How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddison here. Veronica Mars time, episode number 20 of this season. 2 more episodes left to go after this one. So, it be tense. It really be tense. So, I'm excited to see how things do come about. Like I said, I do have a bit of a feeling that the next episode might be an important one in regards to revealing the killer behind Lily. And of course, episode 22 will be, I guess, the fallout of season 1, as well as an explanation on how things came about. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I am excited to get into this episode. So, with that said, it's episode 20 of season 1 of Veronica Mars. Let's go.
In the yard, if you don't have a yard, you know, I think I can do both
That's
sides of this
fair.
act now.
Knows her shit.
Next time.
Listen to this, please.
I don't want another mix.
It's
Oh,
something I wrote for you on my guitar.
he's trying,
This
but
song
it's
isn't
not
gonna make it
happening.
better, Ted. It's over.
Take it. Just take the defeat.
Before you go,
Are you shitting
I
me?
don't remember doing it.
What a dick!
I must have been wasted. I would.
He's
never
really
do
trying to
something like
expose her just because he's throwing his toys out the pram. Grow up. Bold? Very bold. Yo!
Is acceleration. Light is a particle that can exhibit properties.
God's sake.
I'll learn more staying here with you.
I have things to do.
Damn. You tried. Yo, holy shit.
They don't exist?
Deal.
There's
Hey, you might
piece
help
of
me with
shit.
the bump and bait here? So I was all no way, and he was like, yeah way. And I'm so sorry.
watch what you're doing.
Wow, what a piece of shit. Nice. Sly.
We call it symbiosis. That literally means living together.
Sorry, I'm hearing
I believe your
symbiote
bag is ringing.
or symbiosis, and it's like,
Eddie, I'm hungry.
Yep.
didn't give him a lecture. Oh.
Wait, this isn't mine.
He's like, I've really missed the part where that's my problem.
Veronica Mars.
Oh boy.
College with money from the bounty on the Kane heir.
Oh.
Information on the whereabouts of Duncan Kane. 50 grand. Not bad.
Money for nothing. That's your first 2 years right there. We'll be back around 8 or so.
Where are you going?
Out. Why don't you get started on that passport thing?
Wow. Wow. Now she's gonna bleach her eyes. Oy. It's destroyed.
I feel good.
Justice is served. It's a message from
And how did you-
Gun.
That's Ted.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Nice try with the smashing of the phone. How did you know? Well, now she's watched the video.
I'm sorry, am I giving away your best material? Isn't the gay prom next Friday in the Dog Beach men's room?
Oh my
so I guess we'll see you
god.
there, sailor?
Say to me,
Oh.
Boy George.
Come on. The Navy?
Prom is supposed to be for traditional couples, man.
Oh, come on. What's more traditional than fairies and fat chicks?
What a wow.
Now, why would Carmen want to dump such a charmer?
Yeah.
One day, he was the first boyfriend I ever had. He was the first guy I ever slept with.
The first guy who got you drunk and took dirty pictures of you.
Exactly.
You still want to date him?
He's using you. He's
Then
a
let's get this
complete
over with.
twat.
What do I do?
Certain spoiled white boy bought a crapped-out Impala from my uncle's friend a few weeks back.
8%. If it pans out and you throw in that alternator.
Damn. All right. That's
Hey, Dad,
okay.
got a pen?
Agreeable.
You know, since there was no body and thus no ashes, he filled it with seawater. She jumped into the ocean, get it?
Yeah. It's a bit macabre.
At least it gets him out of the house.
Jesus.
Some sort of demonstration of ring tossing ability.
Well, secrets are kind of hot, too.
I guess they are, but eesh. Uh-oh!
I'm sorry. I think I'll get out of your guys' hair.
Jesus!
If you're hungry. The blue corn. Really good.
This got awkward. This got awkward.
Did I just get caught by my dad making out on the couch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
No, that's Trina's. She's without her lip gloss.
Uh-oh.
She's suffering out there.
Oh, right. And I'm supposed to take that to her.
At least Aaron's helping out, keeping the secret. Like playing along rather than just ignoring it.
Difficult?
Maybe it's in the genes. I can be difficult from time to time.
We know.
Whatever.
But
I don't know if you guys are serious or casual or.
see, I don't know if this new approach is.
You could say.
It's so weird though because I want to kind of believe that he has turned over a new leaf. And obviously, I mean, I was wrong. I think it was the last episode where I was at first falsely accusing him of beating up Trina when it was, of course. But again, could anyone blame me really when we know that he abused Logan? But it does seem like he has completely had a he has completely changed his act when died. So that's completely done a 180 in terms of his personality. So but it might of course it might be the shock as well, and it's this whole idea of not appreciating what you had until you've lost it. But yeah, I mean, he's helping Veronica, even helping Logan out keep the secret. Like, he could have just ignored it, really, but he decided to play along just to get Logan's back, really. So it's like, yeah.
I don't know what it is about you, Carmen, that makes me feel.
Oh my, really? Really?
Do you want to try something really crazy?
Holy shit!
I want you to go down.
Oh my god. Oh my. Yeah.
I wish I had you here right now, though, in my bed. I can't wait until after prom for our little erotic experiment.
I had no idea you'd be so into dropping X together.
Jesus Christ!
I've always been curious. I was always just worried about my parents, or the Naval Academy. They'd kick me out if they ever found out.
Yo! What the?
Issues we could discuss.
Oh, the car Duncan bought? Just got a tip. Spotted outside Tijuana.
Tijuana!
Yeah, baby!
Ah! Look at Keith in high spirits. Eesh.
Impala?
Impala, it's yours.
The car
No.
was abandoned outside the bus station. A case of beer.
He got so close.
Spanish saying free car. A decoy. Maybe Duncan's smarter than I was giving credit.
Really did ace his PSATs.
You got so close, Keith. No cigar.
On the Neptune Swingle site.
Ooh, Larry. Bow chicka bow bow.
Okay, Tucker.
What do you need?
Get the reference. 5 points for you.
How long does it take you to create a highly incriminating, thoroughly libelous, sexually explicit website?
45 minutes, give or take. I'll get started.
Damn!
Tell me you were into guys. Are you kidding me? I've always been
The
curious.
fact that Seth played along as well.
Parents, or the Naval Academy.
Yo! I mean, this is
If they ever found out.
mental.
Link to this very special website. The Navy's got that don't ask, don't tell thing. You tell, they're gonna ask. Mutually
Holy
assured
shit!
Think hard.
We'll ride on Dad's boat. Dinner and a movie.
I'll pencil you in.
So it's, What is the word?
Date?
A date?
It's a date.
Nice of you.
Oh shit! That's what he
Seeking
mentioned
Leanne
about.
Mars, please contact this number immediately. Legal proceedings have begun in your name.
What? As in?
I know what entrapment is.
Oh
Actually, Loretta, civil suits, divorce. You just
Keith!
Right here, dear.
Divorce?
Keith wants a divorce.
Screw you, pig. Nice. Okay, like a big girl now. Yeah, California law. You have
Jeez.
to run a notice for.
I feel a little uncomfortable about tracking my dad's cell phone if he hadn't done it to me first. A hotel. Great.
Eye for an eye.
Feeling
Oh. And Keith got moves.
It's very clear.
Hi. I was wondering if you're hungry.
No. What the fuck?
press the button.
Poor Carmen.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man? Where'd this come from?
Get him, Weevil. Tad is a bastard.
I'd rather the whole world think I'm trashy than have a guy like Tad think he can push me around. At least now it's over. No more waiting for the bomb to drop.
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
No more waiting. Time to strike back.
Shit!
You can't let him get away with it.
Tearing Tad down isn't gonna make me feel better.
Jeez.
Carmen, I can't stress enough.
Sorry, Veronica. I guess revenge just isn't my thing.
I mean, that's it though. Some people are just gonna, like, not want to resort to revenge.
The only things I remember from that night, a year and a half ago.
Wait,
Shelley
as in the
Pomeroy had a
night?
party.
No!
Could it be the night Carmen gave her boyfriend a sex show in the hot tub that she can't remember was the same night I was drugged and
Yeah,
raped in the
oh
guest
my
bedroom?
god! What the fuck?
Roberto Nalbandian. It's great.
Just being cringe in front of Veronica's friend. Congrats,
The
Keith.
bounty on Duncan. What's my share? 8? 10?
10! But you drive a hard bargain.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop seeing him if you want to avoid problems with your job here.
You are
Look,
taking the piss.
Mr. Weed, or whatever your name is. I have been a perfect employee since the moment I
found it in that house plant, which has been in my office for the last several weeks.
Oh, you just noticed?
You know who delivered it?
Oh, no, you don't.
Your son, Wallace.
No, you don't.
Like I said, you really might want to reconsider your relationship with Mr. Mars.
Yo!
An hour early to school is
You're a
pretty
piece of
brown-nosy, but
shit.
even at Neptune.
Forcing you to send that video.
No, she did. She left me.
And what good did sending it do?
Who's gonna want to touch her now?
You're a piece of shit.
You know, if I can't have her, no one can.
You're a piece of
You are
shit.
so going to start showing up for school, and unless you want your little business to be the first thing they see, you're gonna tell me who gave you the roofies.
You remember now?
It was GHB. It was Logan Eccles.
What? Yo, what? Oh boy. We need some answers, Logan, about the, GHB and, yeah. He's gonna feel, completely, yeah. He's gonna feel completely burnt, but we need to know about the, yeah. We need to know about the GHB, considering, unless this is Tad trying to get back, like, he knows something about Veronica and Logan. But I doubt it. So, Tad's a piece of shit, though. I'm glad that Veronica still left him up there, to be fair, because, yeah, he's a piece of shit. So, yeah. Hey. It's just men. Hey. And it's just so shitty. Like, we have occasions where you've got women who are trying to take a stand to these corrupt pieces of shit, because it's not just Carmen trying to stand up against Tad and doing, something that is, showcasing how she's a bigger person than Tad ever is. But even Alicia got threatened by Clarence, and he's a dickhead as well. So, at this point, the only guy we can stand at the minute, well, Wallace and Keith at the minute. Yeah. So, because I'm not wanting to give Logan the benefit. Like, well, we need to know what the whole GHB shit was in regards to Logan. So he's being placed on a bit of a cautionary at the minute. But yeah, this show does a very good job at creating these like instances where you just worry, of course, that this person might be behind this and whatnot. And I feel like this, and of course there might be a few red herrings, etc. I just don't want Logan to, of course, be responsible for what happened to Veronica on that night. But I mean, Tad seems convinced that it was all on him. Of course, like I said, he could be lying, but I don't think he is. So yeah, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But boy, men were the real enemy in this episode. Jeez. It is so interesting though as well, because there were a few things that I felt was really, really interesting in regards to, okay, that is a way to go about things. Because we had Seth, who was openly gay, and it was very interesting that he was on board with Carmen, because you did sympathize with her story so much. Tad was a complete wank stain, and he deserves to be hit by a bus and then run over by a truck. But it was very interesting to see how he was playing, like how he was using, well, because he did make that jab, of course, when people were taking the piss out of him, weren't they? So, and he made that jab in retort to Tad about the Navy and all of that. So yeah, but that was, like, I guess the first seed planted, and then he was able to use that in terms of helping Veronica out at the beach. And I felt like it was very, very interesting because it's a subject on if people are okay with this. I mean, yeah, Tad is a piece of shit and deserves every. I mean, what happened towards the end for Tad was lenient. I'll just say that. But it is a very, very interesting situation because, with Seth, it does create a very interesting scenario on if, even if Seth was on board with trying to, out Tad, even though that it wasn't outing him. But of course, with the pictures and with the voice notes, that they were going for that route. It's a scenario that makes people, that I imagine would make people think, So, yeah, but it was something that I found a bit, I don't know, conflicting, because on one hand, yeah, I mean, with Seth being on board and him wanting to torment Tad. I mean, you know, Seth has every right to get back at like he's helping out Carmen, so who got abused by Tad, and yeah. At the same time, though, of course, yeah, it's just so conflicting, isn't it? Because you just feel about Tad and how he's a piece of shit, and with Seth, yeah, but yeah, it's just. I guess it's also to get back at the homophobia. It's you know, two birds, one stone. It's a way to get back at the homophobia by, you know, putting Tad on notice. Obviously the website didn't go ahead, or the thing didn't go ahead, should I say? Because Carmen deleted it. She didn't feel like revenge was a way to go about things, but yeah. I mean, he deserved every it is such a conflicting solution, isn't it? So but at the end of the day, you couldn't exactly blame Seth and anyone else in a sense for trying to get back at Tad. You know, if you can play blackmail, I can too, even if it's all orchestrated. But at the same time, Tad's a piece of shit. So, I mean, this also veers into revenge porn as well, in a sense as well. So, yeah, because of the fact we had Tad I was hoping, of course, that he would absolutely find some common sense and some decency, but no, he leaked the video. So yeah, and she got exploited. It's just, I mean, it's the fact that she was unaware at the time of recording, anyways. And that's bad enough, as well as the threatening essence that he had, like he controlled her, and it was fucked up. And then he goes ahead and leaks the video to add insult to the already severe injury. So yeah. And it's just really, really sad. So, yeah, it is just really, really sad for Carmen. But, yeah, fuck Tad. Like I said, bus, get hit, then a truck, run him over, and then 1,000 elephants to finish the job. Yeah. And the fact is, he's, like, putting on this for, no, I don't want to hurt Carmen. Go and jump in a volcano, you prick. So, blaming the woman. You misogynistic prick. Acid, yeah. Honestly, people like him are just, yeah, they are the mold in this world. You know, the black mold and all that. Yeah, they are just, we'd be better off without them. I mean, we'd be better off without a bunch of other people as well. But people like him just absolutely piss me off. And like I said, with what happened towards the end of the episode, he's got to think himself pretty lucky, if anything. So, because I absolutely hated him. The fact that he drugged his girlfriend, the fact that you know, he was very, very abusive. The fact that he had a control of her, and the fact that he was wanting to release that video. He did it anyways, because he's a selfish piece of shit who, yeah. I know this is a character, but the thing is, this isn't exactly a fictional case, is it? In terms of, oh, well, it's not like it doesn't happen in the real... It does happen in the real world. So, it's a way of projecting to the people who are out there who do this kind of shit that Tad does, because they are evil. They are not good people. They will probably never be good people. And yeah, so yeah, I'm angry. It's 2 episodes in a row though that I've been really, really livid at a certain character for what they've done, because like I said, last week we had the whole dog situation. I mean, of course, that had a bit of a better ending considering the Jack Russell wasn't harmed. No, none of the dogs were harmed, really. But it was still messed up. And now, this episode, you have some misogynistic, homophobic twat who doesn't know, even if you slammed the word into his face, he wouldn't recognize the word decency. Who is very abusive. Yeah. So, yeah. But enough about Tad, because he's not worth my time. So, because there are other matters to discuss. Of course, there was the whole Keith situation. That's gonna ultimately rock Veronica, as it did in this episode. In regards to the thing in the paper regarding Leanne. So, and yeah, like I said, it's gonna rock her. She wants her mum back into her life, which fair enough. The fact is, though, I mean, Keith has made it no secret that he's not really interested in her to come back, and so, he wants to move on. He wants to potentially find someone to settle down with for the rest of his life, and he can't do that if he's still technically married to Leanne. So yeah, and it is just very, very, it's great that Veronica did support him because he's happy, and that's it at the end of the day. But the problem is Clarence, another man who deserves to be yeeted into a black hole. The threatening nature. I feel so bad for Alicia because, of course, Clarence is threatening, and it's like, yeah. So, of course, he's not as bad as Tad that we know of, but he's still a piece of shit who doesn't know what the word decency is. So, but again, I created that parallel for a reason, because you have two women who are trying to stand up against some, I mean, you've got two women who are trying to stand up against people who are evil, who are trying to bring them down. And sadly, it does feel like that these men feel like they have control because of Carmen wanting to break up with Tad at first, but Tad had that hold. So yeah, I mean, thankfully things really. I mean, I'd say thankfully things got broken up officially between them two, but it didn't stop Tad, did it? So yeah. And now we have Alicia, who, like, she tried to make a stand, and it was really, really great for her. The problem was, Clarence made it very, 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 very known how threatening his words were. So, and then there's Logan. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on there, because, again, there is this insinuation that he was responsible for, like, he's potentially responsible for what happened to Veronica. Again, there could be a red herring, but as of this moment, it's just it just doesn't sit right, does it? Because yeah, you got to feel about the ordeal that Veronica went through, and it'll just leave a eternal bad feeling in your stomach if Logan was indeed responsible for what happened to Veronica. So yeah, but we'll just, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what does happen, because it's not the first time that Veronica Mars has, given us something very, very shady and all of that, and there has been a little bit of a twist on things, and it won't be the last time, of course. But we'll just see. But yeah, I felt so bad for Carmen. And I respect what she did in terms of the big thing in regards to Tad and Seth. I mean, this episode was pretty dark, to be fair, because you've got again, revenge porn. You've got the abusive side of things going into the mix. You've got even homophobia being thrown around here, and it's just yeah. So but yeah, I mean, this was a really, really, it was really interesting this episode, but yeah, and of course there was the whole Duncan situation. I mean, that's gonna get brought up in the next episode, surely. I mean, we got 2 episodes left, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, very interesting stuff in regards to this episode, because like I said, there was some very, very interesting themes being played around with this episode, and some things that I felt a bit conflicted on. You know, mainly the whole gay situation in terms of potentially outing Tad, even though that it was, you know, Seth was on board, and yeah, because you just got to feel about because yeah, like I said, I know Tad is a piece of shit and he deserves every bit of punishment that is possible. I was also just thinking about the you know, how real this is as well, in terms of, like, you know, people exposing outing someone, should I say, for being gay. So not that I empathize with Tad, as I've just, I mean, that's obvious, but you just got to think, like, with Carmen's situation, it's not a one-off, is it? It's not a fictional scenario. It can happen, and it can happen in terms of the whole, you know, in terms of people outing someone. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, this was a really, really, I mean, I enjoyed this episode, and I am intrigued to see where the next 2 episodes go. So yeah, but I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!